What I've got right here is one of the best focal lengths for street photography. This is a 35mm lens. This is the Signal one, it's an f1.4, it's sharp, it's fast, it's just so good, but I barely use it. I bought this thing in November of last year to shoot my sister's wedding with, and ever since that day, it's literally been sitting on my shelf gathering dust. And I think a good reason for that is because I love shooting with an 85 so much that I completely forget how good this lens is until I put it on the front of my camera. So what I thought we'll do today is go into the city of York, one of my favourite cities. It's forecast to rain, and do some street photography with it. Now all the photos you're going to see in today's video have been edited with my presets. If you do want to check them out, link for them is in the description below. But yeah, let's get into the city of York and let's get creating. We can start off by getting some photos of Clifford's Tower right here. Check this out. Maybe a black and white edit on that, you know. Ooh, that's kind of nice in landscape, you know. Ooh, it's a little bit cool. I'll take it, I'll take it. Pretty cool landscape shot right there, nothing really much to it. I just kind of like the composite with the window and the subject right there in between the gap of the frame. I think that looks pretty cool. Focus did find it hard to actually pick up on the subject, weirdly. Just getting a shot there, the gentleman who is just sitting waiting for someone to finish shopping. That's just an interesting kind of composite using a bit of foreground. A few unique composites right here. The first one is here. I want some really vibrant colours to go through here because we've got a bit of foreground with the bikes and the leaves. Then we've got the map right here where we need to wait for someone to like look at it, point at it, and then we can try and get a shot of that from a lower angle. So two composites right here, a little bit of patience required. Oh, there we go, got someone, that one right there, got someone actually putting the hat back on the head or like adjusting it, but that's kind of perfect. That's kind of the frame I wanted right there. That was unique enough, I'll take that. Someone else looking at the map right here. Oh, look at that. Look at that, that is cool. I am very satisfied with that shot. I want to get a photo of this gentleman right here. Just nice and center, very simple. F5 will do it very nicely. That right there. It's kind of a solitude frame, and I just kind of like the framing on that shot. I think we got a few good opening shots there. That's a good start. That's a good shot as well. I've just come to this angle, try something a bit different, and I think we've got something pretty cool there because we're using this as like a bit of a frame within a frame. That right there, got a pointing and everything. That is spot on example. Yeah, just a landscape right here. We'll go for a center focusing point. Right there, perfect, spot on. I think I much prefer the landscape one right there, but I think both of them look pretty good. Oh, that was good. That was a really good shot. We got people both pointing on each side of the map, so I kind of like that frame right there. That's kind of cool. Here's a classic shot we can get right here. Umbrella 35mm f1.4. That's a nice shot. So what I want to do for the next shot is get someone coming out of this street with the market sign pointing the other way. It's alright, thank you. You know what, that was actually perfect. And they're like carrying an item, which is just a little bit more interesting, walking through the frame. That's perfect, we got it. Next shot, I've gone down to 1/5 for a second because I'm going to get the people blurry but the background really sharp. So I've got to be quite still here to hopefully nail the shot. How about that right there? That's not too bad. I could get a little sharper if I'm a little bit more stable. Yeah, I think I nailed one of them right there. Shot at 1/5 for a second. That looks pretty interesting right there. Right, I'm going to use these people as a bit of a foreground to get the photo of the person in the background. That one right there, that looks absolutely awesome. Look at that shot, yes. So for our next shot, I've opened up the aperture quite a bit. I'm probably going to go to about f8. I'm going to have to bring up the ISO a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is get that camera higher up. Alright, looking back at those photographs now, I think I nailed a handful of them. Like, that looks so good. Oh, here's a really good angle right here. Using this subject here as a foreground, getting a photograph of the shop employee. It's alright, thank you. And that right there That one is pretty spot on right there. Oh yeah, love the foreground. What was I shooting at? F1.4, that explains why I like it so much. Alright, I'm gonna go lower down here and get a photograph of the subject right here with the store in the background. That was pretty nice. I want to try and get some lower angle shots actually. Oh, there we go. That one right there. Nice landscape shot right here. Really like the framing on it. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is maybe go a little bit lower down. Just like that. Just like that. That is spot on. That's really cool. Shot at f9. Had to lower the shutter speed quite a bit. I'm playing around with those higher ISO numbers today. Oh, this shot right here, woman's hat. Oh my god, her looking towards me was just perfect. That was just absolutely perfect. I mean, she kind of looked dead straight into the camera, but actually, that looks rad. That looks so sick. Okay, I think I absolutely nailed the shot I was going for there. That one right there, person in the mirror reflected. That looks sick. That looks absolutely sick. I had to wait a few minutes, but got the shot in the end. Look at this guy with his bike. Get a quick shot here. Just keep the frame nice and center. Open up the aperture a little bit. Drop the shutter speed. Bring up the ISO. Bring up the shutter speed now. Grab that shot there. Also spotted a photo behind me, which you might be able to get just right here. Just like that. That shot right there looks pretty good. I like that. Might be able to crop in a little bit to that just to bring the composition exactly where I want it to be, but the moment was really good. Right, I've just got a photo of that woman there because look at the colour of her shirt or jumper and then look at the colour of the background. It's a matching colour and that is really interesting. This is a really absolutely rad angle down here. Just look at this, man. So I'm going to open up the aperture for this. I'm going to go to about f7.1, 1500 a second, ISO 800. That looks amazing. Oh, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow on the background. Oh yes, that is perfect. Look at that with the subjects in the frame as well in red. Oh, I could not have just asked for a better colour. Oh, a bit of reflection. Go on, get it, my son. We got it. It was a small reflection, but I'll take it. So we're now at 1200 a second, f11, ISO 640. Oh, that is a nice shot. Can I take a photo of you with that in your head? I mean, if you don't have an umbrella.
Well, yeah, it works, doesn't it?
Thanks, mate. Have a good day. Take care. I'll take you off. Thank you. Brilliant guy. Enjoying a beer on a Friday. Why not, eh? What a cool dude. I love people in York. They're so friendly. Like, out of all the places I've been to, the most friendly people I've met, York, this city. It's so friendly and warm and lovable, even when it's raining and cold and miserable. Can I take you? There we go. I got a photo of the woman who looked so miserable at first, and then she saw me taking a photograph and she smiled. So there you go. Hopefully I made her smile today. Probably should have offered the photograph, but I think that would be a bit awkward. I'm also a really awkward social guy, so I'll pass. Using this bike wheel as a bit of a foreground here. I'm getting absolutely soaked. I should have bought a raincoat really. That is moody AF. Oh. I just stood in that and my sock is soaked. Oh, I did not realise how deep that was. Ah, shite. Oh well, I have to deal with it now. And here's a good landscape shot of this street. I'm going to also open up the aperture for it because I'm shooting at like 1/4000 of a second. F5 should do it. And there we go. Wallop and bang and delivered to me. If you guys ever do spot me doing street photography, come and say hello. I will warn you though, I might be really socially awkward and I don't want to sound like a cock here, but it's really jarring when someone recognizes me. I'm just like, oh, I watch your channel. I'm like, oh, hi. Anyway, let's get on with this shot right here. F1.4, 1/4000 a second. I could probably drop the shutter speed if I bring down the ISO. I've been shooting at 640 for no reason. Oh, umbrellas. People walking through the frame. Yikes. That was pretty good. That was a really good composite, really nice shot. All right, I don't think we can get any better than that. That was just perfect. Everything aligned to allow me to snap that. That one's brilliant. That was brilliant. That one right there. Oh, that's nailed. That is perfect. I really love the framing on that shot, using the bike as a foreground at f5. Perfection. I fucking love this city. See this poor taxi driver? I really want a photo of him, so I'm just gonna quickly. So it's somewhat. Got him distracted by a fare. he was gonna say something about me taking his photograph, but I was like, oh mate, you got a fare. Damn it, I didn't get the photo I wanted, but that was a bit crafty, I will give you that. Oh, fucking nail it, go on. Nailed that one. Alright, now the crowds have dissipated from earlier. We are getting a lot more empty shambles, and I am all for it because this is moody as fuck. Oh, got it. Got it while it's empty. I'm happy. Look at this composite here. Nailed it just before those people walked through. Yes, there we go. How about that? It's a cool photo here. That photo right there, landscape shot. Oh, look at that. That looks so ace. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that shot. So the takeaway from today's video is I need to stop sleeping on the 35mm focal length. Like, I go out with this thing for the first time this year and take some of the best street photos I've done all year. That is just how good this focal length is and how good this particular lens is. Now the last thing we're going to do today is have a look at some of your work through the hashtag Curtis Padley. If you don't know, I've stopped using the hashtag CP photos, so if you want a chance of your work being featured on the channel, just use the new hashtag Curtis Padley. So let's jump straight into it and see what you guys have been creating. What a way to get started looking at the new hashtag. This one by Stills by Z. That is an incredible composite. I've always wanted to try and take this photograph. I don't know what time of day you need to be there or anything, but dude, that is just rad. That is an amazing photograph. What a composite. Oh, we've got a really cool composite here. I love the framing on this shot with the subject with the red umbrella. Poor Abe Arrows. This is a really moody shot. Absolutely nailed it. Ooh, the black and white architecture shot on this one by Elwick Photography. That's something else. I love that. Amazing composite, and I love that you've got a subject in the frame as well. That's pretty cool. Oh, this yellow Lamborghini here by Cesaro in Barcelona, Spain. That's one thing I noticed in Barcelona. There's a lot of supercars hanging about, and this yellow Lamborghini is a stunner. Look at that. Look at that car. And look at the frames. Absolutely nailed every single one of them. I love it. We've got some serious rain in Manchester by Denzi. Oh, look at these shots. I do love Manchester for some street photography, and these frames are nailed. The final photograph we're going to have a look at today is brought to us by Through a Glass. Wow, look at this. That is an incredible landscape, and that building right there, like imagine waking up to that view in the morning. Like, incredible composite, amazing photograph. Beautiful location. But with all that said, that is where I'm going to be leaving today's POV video. So if you did like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up, maybe hit the subscribe button. It'd be great to have you on board of this ever so growing community. But until next time, create, explore, and inspire.